sexy 19, suit 20, and your belly man so empty. Be me no like when you gone to school if it. You pull up in that blue Bentley. Bad man pull up on your foot, your crew them sick. You no like when them too friendly. Girl, I need time with your body.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my experience being a full-time college student and also being full-time active duty in the Army. I am filming today's video on my iPhone, so if you guys see the quality difference, then I'm sorry, but my camera's kind of far right now and I don't feel like walking mad far to go get that. It's not happening. So I get a lot of messages from you guys about y'all are worried that y'all won't be able to be full-time college and also do active duty. I just want to let y'all know that anything is possible. If you want to do something, no matter what it is in life, this is going to sound corny, but if you want to do something, no matter what it is in life, you can do it. I'm a living testimony of you put your mind to something and you can do it, period, point blank. I haven't filmed on my iPhone in a very long time, so if you guys see me looking here and not here, it's because it's just I can't even see where this little camera thing is. So hope you guys can excuse me for that. But I have a video book here for my video ideas. If you guys would like to see some more military related videos, don't be afraid to comment down below. Tell me what y'all want to see. I got you guys. Shit's too easy for me. I got y'all. I do want to put a disclaimer out there that I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I ain't the dumbest. You feel me? Anything is possible with time management, dedication, and hard work. Anything. A bachelor's, an associate's, a master's, a PhD. Anything is possible. Now I know a lot of you guys do want to join the Army. A lot of you guys are in the Army and y'all are like, I don't have time. I get off work late, and trust me, I know. I get off work late. I have kids and I just have other things to do with my time. I can't balance school. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All of that shit y'all talking about is excuses. Okay, so I personally feel like if you really want to do something, you ain't gonna have no excuse. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I never in my life thought about going to college. Now, I wasn't enrolled in college before I joined the Army, before I went active duty. I was in ROTC. Actually, I have very good grades in ROTC. I don't know the Army, I just know I have good memory, so I'm really good with memorizing stuff. So I did really good with that, but I did drop out of college to join the Army full time. If you guys ask me, I do believe that you guys should finish school before y'all join the Army. A lot of times I get messages about should I finish my degree or should I join the Army first? Listen, sis, finish your degree. The Army will always be here, okay? I personally regret not staying in school, but it's fine. My life took a way bigger turn. If I didn't join the Army, I definitely would have been done with college. But on top of that, there's no guarantee that I would have had a job. Now, like I was saying, I never expected myself to go to college. Well, I never looked at myself and said, I can see me having a college degree. The same way how I never looked at myself and said, I could see me buying a car. I could see me getting my license, because those are things that I just didn't see myself doing. Not to say that I had self-esteem issues, but it's just stuff that everybody else wanted, I really didn't care for. I wanted a certain lifestyle, which is why I joined the Army, but I really didn't join it for college. So just let y'all know, college was always free for me. It was free before I joined the Army as well, because my mom's income, I did qualify for PELL grants with FASFA. If you don't know what that is, it's basically where you get money that you don't have to pay back because of your income. The most classes I ever took at once is 5 classes. Now, that's not for every soldier. Now, the thing is about the Army provides, what the fuck am I doing? So the Army provides something called TA. It stands for Tuition Assistance. The Army does have a new program right now called CA, which is Credentialing Assistance. Now I'm gonna tell you I was so lit about this shit though. So TA is $4,500 a fiscal year. So from October okay, so basically from October to the next October, you cannot spend over, well, you can't spend it because they ain't gonna give it to you, $4,500 or 16 semester hours. So it may sound like a lot, but it's not a lot. For me, I'm gonna be honest, I always run out of TA, like always. And I just started taking school seriously. At my first duty station, the last thing I was worried about was school. I was worried about partying, drinking, having fun. I was not worried about school, which is why a lot of the new soldiers that I see, they don't want to go to school. And it's like, you know what? I don't blame you, but I wish I had somebody pushing me like, hey, go to school, do these courses. I didn't have anybody to push me. I had to push myself. So if you are a new soldier, if you are at your first duty station, private, I don't care if you are E6 and you don't have no school, you need to be enrolled in school. Like, everyone in the Army needs to be enrolled in at least one class. Like, you could do one class, trust me. You could do Spanish to start off with. You could do art, you could do photography. Like, you need to start off with something. So I try to tell everyone, I try to motivate people to at least do one class. Now, when I do try to motivate people and they give me excuses, I just be like, okay, well, that's your life, not mine. I can only give you the tools. What you decide to do with it, that's on you, sis. But one thing I will say is I wish I would have took classes from my first duty station, but like I said, I wasn't worried about that. So I started taking school serious when I arrived in Germany. That was about 2 years ago. And the bad part is I had a couple, maybe like 2 or 3 classes that I had enrolled in that either I dropped late or I never failed a class. I don't even know what the fuck I was about to say. I had 3 courses that I dropped. The thing is, if you don't drop it before a certain time, you owe the Army, or if you fail the class, you owe the Army the amount of the class. Now, depending on what school you go to, a lot of classes are about $735. So that's that. So if you enroll in the course, really, you need to just do it, sis. Now, let me tell y'all, at the time that I did the 5 courses at once, first of all, here's the thing. You cannot enroll in 5 hard classes. There's no way. Like, you can't do math, biology, upper level writing, psychology. Like, depending on, like, the 5 classes that I took, probably 3 of them were hard or 2 of them were hard, and the other 2 were very easy. I don't know what it is, but I do really good in courses that relate to my major. Let me tell you what got me through those 5 classes. First of all, each class is 8 weeks, so in total. Now, another thing I did, sorry, let me backtrack. Another thing I did is I didn't start all 5 at the same time. So I started 2, and then one of them started about midway, and then the other 2 started towards the end of the first. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I played it off right. So if you do, you know what I'm saying, take a lot of courses, which I don't recommend if you are not 100% dedicated. Like, you can't do it, yo. You can't do it. So if you know you can do it, try it. But don't do it because I said so. Because, child, I'm not helping you pay that shit back. Period. So, like I was saying, what I did was, right, for those 8 weeks, well, they were really about like 11 because, like I said, some of the classes had started later. You know what I did, y'all? I had no social life. And there is a one of the NCOs in my platoon, he's working on his master's. He's actually almost done, I think. But he's working on his master's, and I think so high of this man. His name is Sergeant Abdallah. And one time I had asked him, and I was like, yo, Sir A, how are you so, I can't see me get my master's. How are you so dedicated? And this is what he told me, and I always remember this. He said that when it comes to schoolwork, he'll like make some food or buy some food, whatever, and he'll lock himself in his room for the whole day. So that's basically that's the advice that I took from him, is what I began to do. So if I wanted to go out to the club that night, I couldn't go unless all my work was done. You know how some people procrastinate and they be like, I'll do that discussion when I come back, or I'll do that discussion the day of. Like, you don't want to do that. Like, that is how you fall behind. So I try my best to work ahead. Some professors, I can't speak on some professors, but some professors are more anal compared to other ones. But you have to be dedicated, y'all. Look at me, trust me. If I can fucking do it, you can do it. I'm telling y'all, and I always tell y'all, because y'all be scared for basic training. Listen to me. If I can do it, you can. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. And the thing is, when it comes to college while being active duty, is you don't want to quit. Because once you get that ball rolling, it's like, you don't want to quit, y'all. Trust me, you don't want to quit. Another thing is, college is worth promotion points. That is another reason why I took so many classes, because I was trying to get promoted. Well, my MOS usually doesn't promote under 550 points, but the month I got promoted, it was at 494. So one thing about me is, I don't have the highest PT score. I don't. So I try to pick up in areas that this video is going everywhere, but whatever. I try to pick up in areas that I know I can. So if I don't have the highest PT score, trust me, I'm going to max out civilian ed. So that's what I did when I was a specialist. You max out civilian education at 135, and I maxed out at 135. Then when I got promoted to E5, I was trying to figure out, like, okay, what can I do to max out education points for staff sergeant? And for staff sergeant, it's 160 points. So E4 to E5 is 135 points. E5 to E6 is 160 points. And at the time, if y'all don't know, I got promoted about 6 months ago. So 6 months ago, I had maxed out at 135. And about a month ago, I officially maxed out on my promotion points, my education promotion points to staff sergeant. So I did that, and every degree, when you're in a degree in the Army, you do get 10 or 20. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure. You get 10 or 20 promotion points, so, you know, I did that as well. But I just wanted to tell y'all that y'all can do it. It don't matter what you want your degree to be in. Nursing, criminal justice, like whatever you want your degree to be in. Don't ever feel like you can't do it. Trust me, you can do it. I know you guys probably wondering what school I go to. I go to the University of Maryland, UMUC. The classes are, some of the classes are in person and some are online. I do not go to an online university. Just wanted to disclaim, I know a lot of you guys are talking about, you know, like going to them. Are they accredited? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about those online military type universities. I just only know UMUC and Medgravers. That's the only colleges I've ever been to. So if you guys want me to do a top 10 military, or actually no, mine, top 5 best military colleges video, let me know, comment down below, and I will do it. That's too easy. But y'all, listen, y'all can do it. If I can do it, y'all can do it. You have to be dedicated. You have to cut off, like, you can't have no social life. Like, seriously, like, I'm not exaggerating. You cannot have a social life, because that shit is gonna distract you. You cannot have a social life. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't regret it at all. The only thing I could say that I regret is not starting sooner. So hopefully you guys that are watching, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, just join the Army or whatever, please go to school. Like, I'm telling you, it will benefit you in the long run. And it's also gonna set you aside from your peers. There are a lot of people high ranking that don't have anything. Like, trust me, that don't have anything. And you do want to set yourself up for success when you get out of the Army, because you can't take these awards with you when you get out of the Army. These civilians, the job market don't care that you got AMs, RCOMs, driver. They don't care about that. They care about what credentials do you have. Ooh, before I go, I want to tell you guys about the new program the Army offers. So the Army just created a new program as of January for Europe. Well, the program is Army-wide, but it just took effect here in Europe in January, and it's called CA. It's Credentialing Assistance. I did go to a brief, and basically what I don't like about the CA program is you can't use CA and TA at the same time. So you can't be enrolled in college courses and try to use CA. So CA is basically certificates. How can I explain to you guys? So basically it's like certificates the Army will pay for you to go and get from civilian, I don't know how to explain, not contractors, civilian companies. So like, say for instance, my job is public affairs. So I take the photos, the videos, or do the radio personality for the Army, right? The Army will pay for you to go get certified in like Photoshop, Final Cut Pro, Adobe, Premiere Pro, things like that. In my case, I'm a AC mechanic, which I absolutely hate. The Army will pay for you to go get these certifications that will help you tremendously in the civilian world. To be honest with you guys, I think credentials will help you more than your degree will, and that's just the truth, like for real. But the process is so long, that's probably why I probably won't take part in. Yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I need to go back on duty. I'm on 24-hour duty.